Hey, what's going on? This is Stephen C. Raphael, the OMAD Man. Okay, well, this is a weight motivation show. You know, if you want to lose weight, you should watch the show like a few hours a day. I have millions of social situations, how to go about OMAD, all that kind of stuff. Pause this and subscribe. I don't know what like really means, stuff like that. And I want to tell you about the basics of OMAD because I need to tell you every single day, just like when you were a little kid and you had to learn. You had to practice every single day. So I'm going to go over it. Take one plate. Yesterday, I went to a big salad bar. And you know what I brought it to the salad bar so I wouldn't eat like a pig? You know what this is? So, because if I had a fork, I would have ate. This is where I take with me. Check this out. Is this incredible? You probably still don't know. Yeah, look at it. You know what this is? As promised from yesterday, I just, look, screw them together, and I'm going to eat my food really. I can eat my food fast, but not with these. You know, it takes like 20 minutes or something, they say. Now look at this. Yeah, so I could eat. It's a lot harder. You know, I can't just go. So that's me, my portable sticks. And what I want to say is, you know, hunger equals weight loss. I've said it 100 times. In fact, one of my, I think she's a patron or something, said, wow, that's great. Hunger equals weight loss. But I say that every single show, you know? Even Leonardo da Vinci said, you should be a little bit hungry. Okay, now, I was so excited to do the show today for everybody. This is what I used to look like. Let's get through all the things, just like the Jay Leno show or Tonight Show. There's a whole bunch of little things that go up there. Okay, I would like to start off talking about my vision. I used to have to wear thick glasses when I was driving. Now I don't even need glasses. I couldn't even see across the room. I could see, right now I could see way over in the corner my parents' wedding picture. I could see a Christmas tree, even though I grew up Jewish. There's a menorah around here somewhere. Okay, I'd like to talk about, I don't even need to use glasses when I drive, but sometimes at night to make things sharper I did because of my diabetes. You know, Dr. Jason Fung, which has some great videos, he says, you know, diabetes type 2 is completely irreversible. I never had it until I got married. Then my wife just cooked for me and brought me all this stuff, and she made a lot of money. I always had just a little bar refrigerator in my little house. And once you start, I gained tons of weight. I used to weigh 200 pounds. Now I'm down. And basically, if you break your arm, you put a cast on it, and after a while, your arm is healed. So I had diabetes, and my numbers were 400 and 500. My A1C was 14. If you know what that is, that's death. And I started eating once a day. It's been 5 months and 2 days. And I weigh like 143. And I want to be down to 135, which I've talked about. And if you want to help support the station, I have a little Patreon. So you can just click on the thing there and that kind of says. And I also wanted to say in some funny ways, if you're blue and you don't know what to do, just go to fast food restaurants, put it on the Ritz. You know, if you don't know what to do and you want to get yourself to feel better, you just go and stuff yourself with a bunch of food. Are you eating your feelings? You know, that's what I was doing. I was just eating if I felt bad, I'd eat. You know, if I was happy, I'd eat. If I was sad, I'd eat. Just black coffee, and there's that song for Elise that I played earlier. You know, overeating, are you a drug addict? You know, because if you smoke, that's a drug, basically. Alcohol's a drug. And taking drugs for weight loss or weight loss pills is drugs. But stuffing your face with tons of calories and fat and cholesterol and carbs, all that is a drug is something that basically makes you feel better. So that makes you feel better. If you, like the Shawshank Redemption, the guy, he went through hell at the end and climbed through pipes of crap and all that gook and sewage, and he came out and he lived a great life. It's gonna be hard the first week or two. And if your friends are saying eat, say, you know, I just kind of concentrate at 5 o'clock and I'm cutting back my calories. Nothing is more important than your health. And I'd like to tell you about some, let's see, you know, I don't know how old my, you know, yesterday I was playing. And I know a lot of millennials are rapping or whatever, but this is of all ages. And, you know, I'm a Gershwin historian. I got to play all the songs. You say either, I say either, potato, potato, taco, pizza. Let's call the whole thing off. But but when I go back to diabetes type 2 is I cured it. So now I don't have it. Now I'm susceptible for somebody to break my arm, but my arm right now is healed. If I overeat again like that and go crazy, the diabetes will come back. I think almost everybody's susceptible to diabetes, onset diabetes. Now I have a Stephen Raphael fan club for people that think I'm funny or whatever, like to do music or like to post things, whatever. Okay, I would like to talk to you about the ancient history of dieting, okay? Couple benefits before I do that is, can I get an amen? With OMAD 1 meal a day, you will save money. You will save time. You will go into autophagy. That basically means your body can either eat sugar or fat. What do you think about that? And again, for people to just, this is what I used to look like 5 months ago and 2 days ago. Here's some ancient, Lucky Strike, the cigarette company. Here's one of their slogans. Reach for a lucky, not a sweet. Now, they're right. If you don't reach for a sweet and you smoke cigarettes, you'll probably lose weight. But you'll also die of lung cancer and get everybody else sick around you. And another one was, there is this rumor that this famous opera singer in the 20s, after she ate, she would consume live, I'm not joking, consume live tapeworms. And there's a couple more I've got. But I wanted to tell you, I struggle with depression from 15 to 54. I'm 54 now, but basically for the last 5 months and 2 days, I haven't been depressed. Not one time! Because my fat I've been using that as energy. And the greatest, you know this guy in Charlie Brown? That guy there, I think his name is Schroeder. Of course I know his name. He just shut out the whole world. And whenever I'd practice the piano, I wasn't depressed. So I would practice 8 hours a day, sometimes 12 hours. I could play every single different style you could basically think of. And, you know, and basically that took away my depression. That took away my depression, and overeating took away my depression. Whenever I was bummed out, you know, in fact, just eating. If I was going to get some fast food, like let's just say I was going to get a 12-inch over at a Subway, I would get warm-up food because that wasn't enough. I'd need either 2 12 inches or I need some warm-up food over at Taco Bell. And, you know, sometimes I go, gosh, I'm repeating myself over and over on the show. I got to start thinking of some new stuff. And then somebody texted me something, and I thought to myself, I have 30 years of stories of overeating and going up and down, and I tried Weight Watchers, it didn't last. I tried diabetes groups, it didn't last. My doctor told me that you're gonna die. But I didn't. I went into a little bit of Axl Rose. Now, Axl Rose's voice, he used a little bit of parrot. Polly, what a cracker. He uses that. He basically copied the singer of Nazareth. He was in one of my friends' bed. But I have 30 years of trying to have one day. Now, let me tell you something. It doesn't matter what you eat. You eat 1 meal a day, and not too much food. You know, I like to use my my chopsticks now. I just started taking them with me to restaurants. I never thought about that before. I went to a Ethiopian restaurant the other night. It was incredible. Let's see, going back on to, here's another one. Here's a famous dieter back in the 40s or 50s. He said, this is a doctor, chew all your food up, enjoy it, then spit it out. That was another thing. So that was really, really crazy. And another one is the Atkins diet. Now, I don't know if he lost weight or not, but my brother, he was on tour. I was on his tour bus. It was really cool. And he'd walk into a 7-Eleven or a gas station, and he would just take a big, I was scared of eating all that stuff, cheese and beef stick, even though I ate it anyway, but I always felt guilty afterwards. He ate that kind of stuff, and he just said, I could eat all I want, I just can't eat carbs. That was another crazy diet. And before I get into Elton John and Motley Crue and Kiss, and I wanted to say that there's another crazy diet. Can I get an amen for this? Okay, OMAD. This is my new religion. And people say, and this is also my ministry. I thought to myself, ministry, you can't say that, Stephen C. Raphael, the OMAD man. But the word minister comes from the old French word, service or duty. And so I am going to do one of these shows every single day for the rest of my life. Here's the last crazy one. It's called the Sleeping Diet. Sleeping Beauty Diet. And that was you basically take a bunch of sedatives and sleeping pills. You sleep for like 24 hours, and of course you were to lose weight. Now, one thing I was going to say that it's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. Now that I lost all this weight, it's easier to hide because I don't got a big tummy. Look at this. Oh my God. I used to shoot myself with all this insulin. Take this. Oh God. Okay. And he's coming around to Omaha, and he says this is his last tour, Elton John. Yeah, right. 15 years ago, my brother's band opened up for Kiss, and I met Gene Simmons, all this stuff, and Ted Nugent backstage. That was called their farewell tour. They're going to be in Omaha in March. They're still touring. What a lie. Okay, at least Motley Crue. What was that one hit? Oh yes, I'm a dreamer. At least they kept the word, and they're not touring anymore. The reason I wanted to bring that up because you've got Vince Neil, which I met, and he basically has a huge weight problem. He's tremendous. Here's a guy running around for 2 hours on stage. That's why I said if you're trying to lose weight, don't exercise. It's just gonna make you hungry. He probably pigged out afterwards and drank a lot of alcohol, which that's empty calories too. Don't drink your calories. Basically, I just want to say, this video is getting kind of long, and I guess I don't even know what the theme of it is, just ranting about motivation, okay? I think that there's a song, I like this, it was... It's no one to talk to, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, I'm sending my love to you. But the thing about that song, the guy died at about 40 years old, Fats Waller. He was one of those he's like, I know for certain the one that I love well. I'm through with the birdie, it's just what I'm singing up. He's one of those big fat black singers, or African-American. Okay. This song, no one to talk to. He died of obesity all by myself. He's talking about no one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving. Yes, he was. He totally overeat. Died in his limousine. I think it was somewhere in Kansas City. Okay. I want to say, subscribe to my channel. Every day I'm going to try to give you weight loss. I'm telling you, if I could do it, the biggest, fattest piggy of all. Oh my God. Look at my face, outgrew my hair. Okay, well, thank you. I like you. Back to Omadia. All right.